It is about 6:30 on October 1st, which is my birthday, I think. So I'm officially 53 now today, and stormy weather out. My neighbors have disappeared. These two kids that are trying to go sailing out in the big blue for their first trip. And it's Halloween, I think. Or something yesterday was. But who knows when the kids are out. All mine are grown now, so. Anyway. So it is blowing outside. And the weather, flip this around, probably looks great on camera. But the boat on the left side of the screen there just was over there last night by that sailboat. And we were all getting ready to leave, I'm sure, in the next window, which is Friday-ish. And also the kids left. Their next boat's gone. And they went out in this stuff. And it's kind of blowing pretty hard. I've been getting pushed around a little bit. This is why we didn't go out. And the kids, of course, went out. It's probably best that they did go out here before they just go out there and kind of run into stuff like this. So this stuff is 20 times worse on the ocean. This is a very protected bay. But anyway, let me see if I can get any of this working here. Yeah. So let me see. Mess. I just. All's well on top of the deck, though. Already did the sweep. Anchor lines are good, or mooring lines are good. Other than them being gone and him probably having dragged last night and having to re-anchor. All's well. Dinghy's running, ready to be fixed and put up here today. And I'm ready to go. Got water. Got jerry jugs. I'm going to fill those up the next gas tank, which is likely going to be AC. And it's chilly up there. I think it's like 50. 57 degrees out. Anyway, actually fried some of these little potatoes KC left. Thank you, buddy. Last night. So that's pretty delicious. Using all his food and whatnot that he left. And I know I've got some really cheap. Oh, he left some of this too. Sweet. It's back here somewhere. Some honey. Bleach and Dawn out the way. What did I do with... Oh, I put some stuff over here. That's what it is. Anyway. Gotta clean my workstation over here up and turn it back into a dining room table. In any case, this is my birthday celebration for myself. I'm 53. And we're just making this stuff for my kids. And I don't even know if that's on or not. Because I did my best to raise children, but wasn't very successful at it. And I still strive to be the best father and grandfather I can be, which I'm sure some of them will tell you is not. But it will never stop me from trying, of course, to be the best I can be. I think it should. Does anybody? Kids are a fairly big proposition in life. Very close to love and war and all that stuff. And my daughter, Kaylin, probably won't listen to this until another 10 years down the road. Sounds like you're about 9 sheets to the wind out and about in society and partying your butt off, doing whatever you're doing. Instead of being here. So I get a call every now and again from her, in disarray usually, and generally ends up in "I love you, please come home." And it's just really, it's degraded to a point of communication with her that is, it's, like I said, she's just so far out there, I don't know what she's saying half the time. All I can do is just say I love you, and I'm waiting for you to make sense, and this is where I'm at, and this is what I've seen in life, and you know, please do well, and please don't do bad, and all that good stuff. But I'm really worried about her lately, as well as another one, but I'll tell you what, these mothers and their drama, oh my God, like putting the children second to their own drama. Obviously they don't know they're doing it, but oh my God, using the kids and all that stuff pays its toll. Probably Shelby's doing the best out of all of them so far. And that poor girl. Has hardly ever talked to me. A little bit, I'll say that. Anyway, doing the best I can here. I'll be getting everything ready to go south, which is for me a birthday treat to have that freedom. And you know, I've worked hard for it, and I will certainly share it with my family and friends and all that, and anybody that's smart enough to listen before going out in it. But honestly, Nick, if you do watch this, buddy, it's probably a good idea. Take him out in this stuff, honestly. Not probably, it is a good idea. Because he's basically this 20-year-old kid is he's been racing little boats, and he bought a big boat. He bought one like this, and he's kind of thinking he's just going to sail it down to Georgia the same way that little boats sail. I mean, he's got a leg up on somebody that hasn't, for sure, but it's a different science, man. Cruisers are a lot easier in a lot of ways, physically demanding wise. Casey, this pan is awesome. Alright, so a little water. Where's my water at? So, as usual, I wake up worried about my kids. Although I'm not sure that there's much I can do at this point. It doesn't stop me from having that impulse and drive. Alright, so getting the house back together here a little bit. This here is going to be right. This poison, which is nasty. This poison, which is yummy but unhealthy. And this poison, which is not unhealthy, very good, and made by the bees. You know, whether we're in a simulation or simulated reality or not, or whatever, with all these philosophical ideas that solve what science has not yet, and quite frankly ignores, while philosophy meets head on. Just thinking we can do things better. I mean, it's a process, though. It's a process. Anyway, thank you, bees. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, God, this stuff is so good, you guys. Delicious. So delicious. Hey, you guys. I heard somebody out here. Hello. How are you? There's this guy that walks backwards every day. Like at the butt crack of dawn, walks backwards. It's this $1 million home or retirement place. Yeah. He's this old Chinese dude. Walks backwards, like exercising, doing his thing. Weird, but rocking. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. Get her done. Not like I'm going to. So today, I might just do nothing. Well, no. It's Thursday. Wednesday, right? Oh my God. I just noticed my watch doesn't have a day on it, and I also noticed that I don't know what day it is, and that's okay with me. So what I really care about is it's about 2 days before its weather clears. Well, I'm sitting here watching the news and whatnot, and whatever was on last night, actually. And then the sun. You'll see the sun peek through. So, here it is. The sunrise. The day before I'm leaving. Those guys are alright. Sure, dragging in the middle of the night is never fun. That's why I don't do it. Angry. Hey, there's the guy that walks backwards. He's now smoking. Huh. What a life. Anyway, let's take a picture of this and send it off to Facegram and whatnot. Have a great day. Well, it is 8:43 on my birthday. Oh, look, they're leaving. Well, they are going out in this stuff, huh? Well, this is my front yard today, and I don't think I'm going out in it. For sure not. Nah, maybe, nah. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Who knows? Small craft advisory. Oh no, I'm staying right here. Definitely not a small craft, and neither was he, but dang man, it's not comfortable out there. So I'm doing a preliminary check before I leave, right? And this thing here, which I'm guessing is the not the raw water pump, but the fresh water pump, because it goes into the radiator, and the seawater pump, which is here. It kind of sounds more like it's coming from here. But anyway, I hope that doesn't break out there. And I looked it up. Supposedly it's internally driven, so I'm not sure what that is or what that's doing. I guess that's not the raw water pump. Maybe I'm confused. It seems to be right there. Anyway, trying to figure that out. So I'm doing my preliminary checks to get ready to go. And bro, by the way, if you know what sound, it sounds like there's a sound coming. I think we already talked about this. I already asked you about it, but just to make sure. But then I looked it up, and it says that it's not. Just recently, the development is that that's not evidently the pump that runs this raw water or fresh water through the radiated seawater. Is what the web is saying. That it's they're saying it's internally driven, but I don't. So that must be doing something else there, or maybe the information's wrong. I don't know. In any case, I looked right here, and la 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 la. So there you go, brother. Found it. So that'll be right there, front and center until you get it back. Peace. Hi. Hopefully that tells me something. Well, turns out they actually did leave. So this is probably the last sunset, because they got stuck out at Sandy Hook, where we went for a little adventure this weekend, and KC made a big adventure episode over and or out of, and may do more, I guess. I don't know. I'm still waiting for the footage at this point, but I'm sure he'll get it. So anyway, gotta go chase after him. or at least be hovering around. Alright, love y'all. Have a good one.